Hi, I'm Craig, and welcome back to another on-the-road video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com. Today, we will be taking a look at this Whirlpool electric freestanding oven. We will show you how to remove, test, and replace your 6-inch infinite switch. To begin the repair, you must first access the back of the unit. Stop. Before beginning any repair, always be sure to disconnect the power to the appliance. It is also recommended to test the outlet for the proper voltage. The tools you will need for this repair are a number 2 Phillips screwdriver and a voltmeter. To access your components, you must first remove this bottom cover. It is held on by 2 Phillips screws. Once the screws are removed, pull down, slide out, and set it aside. To remove the top panel, you must go around the perimeter and remove the Phillips screws that are holding it on. I always recommend keeping the top 2 screws in and taking them out last. Push in to hold on to the top. Remove your first screw, remove the second, pull out on the bottom and slide down and set it aside. Now that we have the back panels removed, we have clear access to our 6-inch infinite switch assemblies. Now these are located on the back of the cooktop. You will have one here and here. They both test and exchange the same exact way. Now the reason why I'd be replacing one of these infinite switches is if the unit is keeping the burner on continuously, or maybe the burner is not working at all. The first thing I would do is visually inspect the wiring. Make sure nothing's burnt. Unplug your terminals and check inside. Make sure nothing's damaged on your harnesses. Now to test your infinite switches, you will use a voltmeter. Set it on ohms. Now I will put mine to an audible tone, so if it does have continuity, you should hear a noise. Now where you want to test is between L1 and H1 and L2 and H2. So with the burner off in the off position, between H1 and L1, we should have no continuity. And between H2 and L2, also no continuity. Now, the moment you turn your infinite switch to an on position, if we go between L1 and H1, you'll notice it does have continuity, and L2 and H2 also has continuity. So if you have any different reading on this, that is an indicator that these switches are bad. To change out your switch, first remove the knob. You will have 2 Phillips screws on the front of the control panel that will have to be removed. When removing the second screw, make sure you hold on to the infinite switch. Slide it out and set it aside. When installing your new infinite switch, make sure that the metal portion is facing the top. Slide in your knob portion and install your first screw. Install your second screw. At this point we can reinstall our knob, followed by your Molex connectors. The black Molex goes on the bottom and the white Molex goes on the top. Now we can reinstall our back covers. To install your top panel, you must slide the top behind the control panel and push up. Make sure your screws are aligned. Install your first screw. Install your second screw. Next, reinstall the screws you took off from the perimeter. Now we can reinstall our bottom cover. To reinstall your bottom plate, you will notice there are tabs on here that correspond with the slotted area on the frame. Line these up and slide them in. You may have to press in on the sides to line them up correctly. Once they're in, slide up on the plate, reinstall your 2 bottom screws. And this will complete your repair. Thank you for watching another quality video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com.